Today I'm going to read a little from my new book, Stories from Applewood Manor. The story I'm going to read, or the chapter I'm going to read, is chapter 80, Old Blue, from the section called Tall Tales. And here we go. Now here's a story some people have trouble believing, but there's a lot of folks around here who swear it's true. It's about the death of Old Blue, the Applewood Manor mule. I heard the story from one of the locals while I was whittling on Applewood's rocking chair porch. It seems years back, before there were small tractors for city farmers and SUVs for hauling, a lot of people around Asheville kept a mule or two. Now, Asheville mules were famous for their unusual stubbornness. Some people say they believe the stubbornness was due to the high quartz content of the mountains. People said that the energy vortex affected the mules' brains, made the animals think they were smarter than humans. Well, Old Blue was even more stubborn than all the other stubborn mules around. He saw things his way. For example, if he thought the ground was too wet for plowing, no amount of prodding would make him plow an inch, even if the ground was dry as a desert. If he decided it was eating time, you fed him, or he would kick on the manor door until you did, even if he had already been fed. If he decided it was plowing day, you plowed. If he decided it wasn't, then you didn't. That is just the way it was. So after a while, people just gave up and went with the flow. They did whatever Old Blue decided was right to do, even if it wasn't. Well, a number of years back, Asheville experienced a strange year, particularly weather-wise. It seldom really gets hot in Asheville, but that year it did, and we're talking really hot, way over 100 degrees. In the middle of July, on the hottest day of that hot year, Old Blue had decided it was time to harvest the corn. So hot or not, folks at Applewood put on their overalls, got some burlap bags, and headed out to the corn patch. They had no more than gotten there when things started popping. Pop, pop, pop. It had gotten so hot that the corn was popping. And before long, you couldn't see 3 feet ahead for all the white flecks of corn popping and falling back to the ground. Well, Old Blue, he started shaking and shivering all over. The Applewood folks thought the popping sound had just scared him, but no amount of pulling or pushing got that stubborn mule to move. He stood there, shaking and shivering. He would not go back to the barn. Finally, he just curled up and laid down in all of that popping corn. Well, the humans were suffering in that awful heat, so they just gave up and left Old Blue lying there. They figured he'd come back to the manor when he decided it was time to eat. But he never did. So the next morning, they went back to the corn patch to fetch him, and they found Old Blue on the ground, covered up with white popcorn. He was hard as a rock and cold to the touch. That darn mule was so stubborn that he had frozen himself to death, thinking that he was in a snowstorm. Thank you.